Hi all, as you all know, mastering the subject of math is imperative in today's world and is part and parcel of our everyday lives. This is especially true for college students, where math is the basis of many of the disciplines that they could be majoring in. It is not surprising to see that many college students face difficulties when doing math. Hence, my team and I have come up with a solution to aid these students in sharpening their math skills, and we hope that this could benefit those who require such support.
So our app is called Just Sums and it focuses on helping students sharpen their math skills through different interactive ways. So in the starting phase, we'll be teaching students how to use R commands, and in the future we will expand and teach them other maths related skills. So now, let's take a look on what features does our app have.
The main feature of our app is our tutorial videos to learn the math softwares. Now before that, let me introduce you the main members of the app, Some Angels. It comprises of professors and seniors who are certified by professors to guide students. Now at the homepage, we click into Quick Tutorials. Here, you can access tutorials of the different math softwares. Now using RStudio as an example, we can see the list of topics that students can choose from. Now let's take a look at the different tutorials that our Some Angels have come up with.
Hi all, welcome to Normal Distribution. I'll be showing you how to calculate probabilities, percentiles, and taking a random sample from a normally distributed variable using R. So now we're showing you how to calculate probability for the normal distribution using the pnorm command. Now, let's take it as x is normally distributed with a known mean of 75 and a standard deviation of 5. So let's say I want to find the probability of x being less than 70. So you type in pnorm and then you type 70, which is what we're finding, and 75 as the mean, and lastly standard deviation of 5, and there you have it.
Hi, welcome to part 1 of the video tutorial series on confidence interval, or CI for short. So if we conduct an experiment and look at a sample of the heights of 40 randomly chosen men, we observe a mean of 175 with a standard deviation of 20. So the 95% confidence interval will look like this. So how do we construct this confidence interval? Now you'll need the following parameters. First, your sample size, sample mean, standard deviation, and your confidence level. Now, we can use R to help us. So if your population standard deviation is known, you'll use this formula which employs the qnorm command taught previously in our lessons. Now in RStudios, you simply enter the mean plus the qnorm of our confidence level times the standard deviation of 20 divided by the square root of our sample size, 40. So for the lower limit, you use the same formula where you change the addition to a subtraction sign. Now, if your population standard deviation is unknown, you'll employ the qt command instead, which was also taught previously. So for qt command, the parameters will be p prime, comma, your sample size minus 1. Similarly, for upper and lower limit, you change your addition to subtraction sign. And there we have it, our confidence interval for our sample.
Hi all, today we'll be talking about the topic of statistical inference using RStudio. Assuming you have a set of values 3, 4, 5, 6. Firstly, you can let R register a set of data that you have by using the following command. X equals C bracket, your set of values, and then close bracket. Next, you can use the summary X command to obtain the mean, median, mean value, max value, first and third quartile of your data. This is actually a shortcut you can use instead of manually finding the data one by one using the individual commands. And finally, you can use the box plot X to obtain a box plot of your data. From the box plot, you can see exactly where is the mean, the lower and upper quartile, the lower and upper limit, as well as the outliers.
Hi, welcome back to regression analysis. So regression analysis is basically coming up with an equation that can help you determine the value of a dependent variable that is made up of many independent variables. So let's move on to the video. So in today's example, we will be determining the baby's weight, and our dependent variable in this case is the number of cigarettes smoked by the mom per day during the entire pregnancy. So firstly, you have to install the data package. Then after, you have to look up on the library within the data package itself. Next, you have to type in the command to obtain the regression results. Then you key in the data name, and then the dependent variable followed by the independent variables. So from there, you can determine the equation by looking at the coefficient column. And with the figures as shown, your equation will be
Hi all, in today's tutorial I'll be teaching you what for loop is and how to use for loop. So first we take a look at the basic syntax of for loop. For, value in sequence, open brace condition statement, close brace, and at the initialization stage here we can identify how many times we want this loop to repeat. So if I'm doing 100 loop instances, we will type for instance in 1:100. So note that the word instance can be replaced with any word that is easy for you to understand, like index or value. So next we identify our condition. If you want to print the square of each instance, I can type in open brace print value square is to 2 and close the brace. So with this, the counters will be updated of every instance. So the counters are like a box of values. So with every instance true, it will be saved in that box. So at the end of the loop where 100 instances are done, the box will release all the saved values and print on the screen.
Another added feature is that students can practice the coding from the app or on the Just Some website.
Next, I'd like to introduce you to the other features of our app. The first one will be a forum that we've created that can be shared by app members as well as seniors and professors, which we call as Some Angels. So users can post threads to exchange and develop ideas and also share their discussions and other tips in math.
Now we've implemented a live chat system where users can raise queries to seniors. Now the seniors' academic profiles will be posted to ensure transparency, and their consultation timings are flexible. They simply turn on the app when they are ready and available. Now, if there are no seniors available, the AI chatbot will step in to hold the query, post it to the next senior available, and initiate a chat when a response has been sent. Now, to ensure quality, seniors will have to be certified by the professors from the relevant faculty of the institution.
So why is our app beneficial to students? So students are able to receive last-minute support, especially before a test, because professors are not always there to answer their questions 24/7. Students also need not worry about receiving the wrong information from their seniors, because the seniors have actually been recommended by the professors and they are of a certain quality to actually guide the juniors along as well. Last but not least, seniors also get to earn participation points and CCA points from helping their peers along.
Hey, so what do you think about our app?
Now I don't have to deal with R, especially with the step-by-step guide and extension. I don't have to worry about what's wrong with my commands.
How are you finding the app so far?
Man, this app is great, man. I can turn to Some Angels if I need last-minute assistance anytime.
As a science student, I would totally recommend it to my friends.
Statistics doesn't have to be tough. Let's make it easier! Statistics doesn't have to be dry and boring. Let's make it fun!